Oh, child. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? I need you guys. Oh my god, it's just too much going on, man. Too much is going on, and I'm over it. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Hello, hello. Hopefully, you guys can hear me well. Can you guys hear me? Hopefully, you guys can hear me. I just want you guys to hear me well. Hello from Palm Beach, Florida. Hello, guys. I'm gonna wait for you guys to come in. Sounds good. Amazing. I'm gonna wait for you guys to come in because we got a lot to talk about, child. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. Come on, Australia, Washington, D.C. What's up from the Bronx, New York? Period. I love that you guys are so international. Miami Beach, Arizona. Okay. Houston, Texas, baby. Houston, Texas, Atlanta, LA, Chicago. Okay. Wow. Wow. Vegas. Yes, baby. I'm going to wait 2 more minutes for everyone to get in the live so we can discuss some interesting stuff between Beyonce and P. Diddy that to me has dumbfounded me. It has made me so confused that Beyonce has been thrown into this mix somehow. And I don't know why or how. But it's intriguing to me that she was in this room with P. Diddy, from what people are saying. Connecticut, Louisburg, Toronto. People are also looking at, we got to look at, the thing is, I don't want to speak too loud because my nephew is sleeping and he has a fever. Please, I don't want to be waking him up. So this is why my voice is slightly low. I really apologize. Scotland, come on, Scotland. Not Beyonce's a knowing which child. Not us starting early today. Child, it ain't even been 3 minutes and you're already calling her a witch. Let's give it 1 more minute, guys. It's all about to blow. I mean, it's been blown. Diddy is in jail. I cannot believe this, guys. What the hell? Diddy is in jail. This shit is crazy. Like, I had to just go live just for half an hour, quick live, just to speak with you guys because I'm still in shock that this man is in jail. This man is never getting out. Are you crazy? This man is never getting out of jail. He's never getting out of jail, guys. So Freddie P from Making the Band, that reality TV show that he did a while ago, where there was one episode, there's only one episode I recall. I don't remember many of the episodes, right? But there was one episode, hopefully you guys recall this episode where Diddy forced them to go to Brooklyn to get cheesecake. Yes, this was the episode. Freddie P has spoken out today and he has reported in an interview that they were forced to get that cheesecake for Beyonce because Beyonce was upstairs in that same room with Diddy and with them whilst this was being filmed, where he told them, to go get cheesecake because Beyonce wanted cheesecake. He told Freddie P to go and give that cake to her upstairs. Why was she in that room with him? Why was she in that house with him? Is this some kind of humiliation ritual that you're going to ask them? That's why Diddy made them do this stuff. They went all the way to Brooklyn just to get cheesecake. I don't understand. Thank you so much for the $50 T. Thank you so much. Keep the super chats coming, guys. There's a $sign there. You can send whatever you want. Keep the supers coming. Love you so much. This is the first time there's been some kind of connection with Beyonce that somebody has stated, because she's not in any of these lawsuits. She, yes, we got tips, tips, and reviews. You're in the live. Oh my God, I haven't spoken to you in a while. Hopefully you're okay, babes. I love that you're here. Love you so much. Just wanted to say I'm glad that you're here. This is the first time that Beyonce has been mentioned, because she's not in any of these lawsuits. Come on, Toronto. Come on, Melinda. She's not in any of these lawsuits. She's not mentioned anywhere. Jay-Z is not mentioned anywhere in any capacity. So for Freddie B to come out in an interview on the Art of Dialogue channel and say that they were forced to go get cheesecake for Beyonce all the way in Brooklyn, to me is wild. To me, it seems like they were forced to do something for her for some kind of, I don't know, humiliation ritual. So this is why her name's being discussed by people. And it's just random that Beyonce was in that room. Again, this does lead me back to Jaguar Wright. I feel like a lot of things that Jaguar Wright is saying is coming into fruition. And Sloan Bella. A lot of people dismiss Jaguar Wright because of her delivery, but she also stated that, he was filming stuff on tapes and selling them on the dark web. A lawsuit came out today of a woman saying that he would film it and distribute it as porn. Like, there's a correlation. Not VHS tapes, but, there is some kind of correlation to what she has been saying. And, she spoke about the people at Bad Boy Records, how most of them have passed away, or LB was in a coma. Bro, like, it's really crazy. And so Jaguar Wright, Sloan Bella, Gene Deal have been leading this conversation. And I think flowers need to be given where flowers is due for these three people, because they've been speaking for a while, and Audrey and many others if I missed them out. But for Beyonce's name, why was Beyonce in that house when Diddy, and then asking for cheesecake? And then she was okay with Diddy forcing these guys to go all the way to Brooklyn to collect that cheesecake for her. To me, it doesn't make sense. I don't understand. I'm really confused. Like, it ain't making sense. And you know who else people are discussing? I love the fact that everyone's discussing these celebrities. They're all getting scared. Leonardo DiCaprio came out. Leonardo lied to us in that article, his PR response, that even I did not catch until I did some research. That man said that he has not been with Diddy for the past 4 to 5 years, has not hanged out with him, letting us know that he's cleared his relationship with him. When in actual fact, the last time he hanged out with him was last year. Like, bro, you were with him last year. Let's not lie. And you know who else they're looking at? We're not going to forget about this one. Do you understand? Mr. Ashton Kutcher, do you understand? We're not going to forget about you. Because now there's clips of him discussing how he had crazy memories with P. Diddy, did crazy things. And a lot of people are forgetting about this man. A lot of people are forgetting about Ashton Kutcher and Cameron Diaz. They are both still heavily related. And I think it's easy for us to look at Jay-Z or look at black celebrities, specifically black celebrities, because Diddy is a black man, but there are many white celebrities at the same time. And I think that people just have, I'm not saying that, anyone's better than the other one. I'm just saying that some of us have just a subconscious bias to look at only a selective amount of people. Open your mind and look at as many people as you can. When I mentioned Cameron Diaz to you guys, a lot of people completely forgot that they had dated for 4 years. That man is a billionaire, Diddy, and he's connected to so many people. So many people. Open your eyes. Ashton Kutcher, very shady man. Very shady man. We know about his charity and whatever the crap that he was doing. You don't think it's all affiliated? Please. That Diddy studio, I also wanted to speak about. You know me, I like to go through these topics quickly. No, it's not a racial issue, but we have racial bias. So therefore, we look at only a selective amount of celebrities when we should be looking at all of them. Now, this Diddy New York studio is a grooming ground. It wasn't just a studio to create music, wherever it was. It was a grooming ground to bring in girls to do things to them. There's been 2 lawsuits where people are pertaining to this particular studio where things took place because this is where they knew they could get away with it because it's a studio, it's small, we can bring in people, it's obviously nobody can hear where we can do stuff and etc. And this is one of the places that Diddy did his stuff. Now, to my next topic. A video has recirculated of P. Diddy mentioning that he also has an island. Don't know if you guys have heard about this. Please comment in the live if you've heard about this, about how apparently he also has an island. I don't know if he was joking about it or saying it in jest, but that's what it looks like. Thank you, Tiffany. Tiff's Tips and Reviews. Thank you for the $25. Keep the super chats coming. Keep them injected daily and consistent. Love all of you lot so much. Some of you guys saying no, some of you guys saying yes. It's about to go down. I heard about it. This man also has an island from what he's saying. I did not know that. I had no idea that this man had an island. I've never heard about that. So where is this island and why isn't this being spoken about? One of the judges came forth and said that one of the homes that Diddy has in a particular area, whether it was Miami or LA, was not raided. Why? Why don't we know certain information? That's what we need to look at when it comes to this Diddy case. Why we don't know about certain aspects of Diddy's life, because I do believe people are still covering up information about him. Absolutely. I do. I do believe there's so many aspects that we just don't know about. Some of you guys are saying Star Island. Sure, Star Island might be well documented about, but him doing things with roofing and spiking people and doing things against people's consent on an island is something that we have no knowledge of. This is what I'm saying. It's beyond disturbing. It's honestly beyond disturbing. It's honestly beyond disturbing. That's one other person who has been mighty quiet, and for some reason we've spoken about the press machine has dragged a lot of celebrities into this game since Diddy was arrested, but nobody's discussing, and I'm referring to the press, we have been, other YouTube channels have been, are not discussing Clive Davis. The PR press machine have completely ignored Clive Davis. The way he's gotten away with this is insane. The amount of evilness that man has done, and the way that the press machine are not addressing him or his affiliation to Diddy or how he helped birth the monster of what Diddy has become is very intriguing to me, how he's missed this. Everybody's forgetting about Clive Davis. Run that shit back. Do you understand? The way he did Whitney, run it back. Run it back. Extremely quiet. Don't understand why. Don't understand why. So many reports. My next topic. Sorry, guys, I've got a list of topics, but we are just in. We've got so much to get into. Going live actually is great because I love to see your comments in real time. Like all of you guys are just tens across the board. JLo's panicking. JLo's crisis management issues. She's on high alert. Everybody is discussing this. And for Suge Knight to come out and say that that's why the divorce took place. Initially, guys, I'm going to be real with you guys. I didn't agree with it. I didn't believe it. But the theory, in my opinion, actually does make sense. Because I do believe the divorce was activated around a month after April, early July, something like that. Litigation, conversations, divorce attorneys were all having their conversations about everything going on a month after the raids. So time-wise, all of this adds up. Then for him to be told, oh, Ben Affleck, Suge said Ben Affleck's a white guy in a white community, they look after him, they've let him know that this is where this could be happening. You might need to get out of this marriage because you've got nothing to do with this. legally, financially, especially, get out of this marriage, because I believe they did not even sign a prenup, if I'm correct. Get out of this. Get out of this. So therefore, that's probably why. Because even after the divorce, they've still been caught kissing, being intimate, and etc. So clearly, it's not personal issues. It could be something bigger in the past that is coming back. I do believe he was warned. And I do believe now people are going. Diddy has a RICO charge. RICO charges are group related efforts. Other people are guaranteed to go down with him. We're seeing the Young Thug case. It's still ongoing. RICO charges. There are multiple people involved in that. The same applies to the Diddy case. R. Kelly, the Epstein stuff, I believe they did not have RICO charges. Very different. I just want Wendy Williams to come back, low-key. I just need Wendy Williams to return, to sit on that purple chair and give us her gist. They also need to investigate Floyd Mayweather. I think somebody else has just said so. Just because he's a rich boxer and he flies around or whatever, there's a lot of shady dealings. I've heard about him personally myself. They need to investigate. There's so many people. Do you understand? There's so many people. Now, from one of my sources, and a very reliable source, extremely reliable, extremely close to Justin Bieber, from what I've known in the past, in regards to Justin Bieber, I remember I was in Paris with friends, and one of those friends has worked with Bieber a lot in the past, and he, we were discussing stuff, and he was making it very clear to us that Justin Bieber is controlled heavily, that he is controlled heavily and has many handlers around him, and that he has no power over his life. He has no power over a lot of the stuff. And you know me, guys, I'm not one to be coming with exclusive sources if it's not something that is strong, because I don't like misinformation being brought around, so I would never bring it up myself. But I've been told that he has significantly strong grip of people around him, Scooter Braun, etc., all of that circle, many handlers around him, and it is very difficult for him. It's also been rumored that even Haley is one of his handlers to an extent. I don't know if I agree with that, but I can see it if it were to be true. But these sources that told me this have worked with him for a very long time. They don't anymore, but they did. Again, somebody just commented saying that apparently Sloan Bella said in a video that he can't talk, that he's very controlled. Bro, I didn't even know Sloan said that. So the fact that Sloan said that directly corroborates from the sources that I've heard that that man is very controlled. So what I'm trying to say to you guys is that Justin Bieber is not going to speak up. That man, everybody's expecting him to say something because of the old videos and etc. I understand. It makes sense because we've seen so much of that man that, evidently he's going to say something. No, you're not going to get a Cassie lawsuit from that man. Nothing. You're not going to get a Dawn Richards lawsuit from that man. Nothing. Nothing. He's heavily controlled. He has so many handlers around him. It's not going to work. I do feel for him. He's very much trapped. He can't do anything about it. They milked him desperately in more ways than one. And you guys know what I mean. Many women and many men. It's not just men. People think it's men. It's many women and many men of age doing ridiculous things. Why are you whispering? I don't need to whisper. I'm just trying to be kind because I'm staying at my brother's house and his son, my nephew, is sleeping. I don't want to wake him up. Where did you get this info from? I can't name sources, but they have worked with Bieber for many years. Many years. They have worked with him. I know that because I've seen pictures of all of them together. So I know it's a legit source. And for the fact that Sloan Bella apparently said the same thing, insane. Absolutely insane. I had no idea. He's an empty vessel. Unfortunately, he is. He's completely controlled. He's not going to be saying anything. Anything. Child, all I'm saying when it comes to Oprah, I just don't understand, guys, how Oprah is so connected to everybody but doesn't know anything. Weinstein, Diddy, like she just Oprah is everywhere. Do you understand? That woman is everywhere. Like, I don't know. Child, I don't know. Thank you so much, B10 Power, for the $5. Keep the super chats coming. There's a dollar sign there. Send whatever you want. I'm working overtime for you guys, and I would appreciate it. I really would. Yes, Sloan Bella just said that about Justin. She was on live. Oh, I didn't even know that she's on live. So great that she's on live. But again, it shows you. Like, isn't it weird that we both gone live and we're both saying similar stuff? Very interesting. Very interesting. He's heavily controlled. Don't you think Diddy knows that? Therefore, that makes Bieber a perfect target. That makes Justin Bieber a perfect target for manipulation, for grooming, for financial abuse, for many other forms. It makes him a perfect target, guys. Perfect target. Because you can do whatever you want to him, but because he's so heavily controlled, his parents don't care. Do you understand? These parents, when we grew up, we wanted to be Justin Bieber. We wanted to be all these Britney Spears, all of these people in the entertainment industry because they looked so cool. Because their parents sold them off, they used as cash cows, touched up, and abused. God forbid. God forbid. God forbid. Thank you so much for the $2. I appreciate it. Lord have mercy. I just don't want, please, guys, I really don't want TD Jakes to come back into this conversation. We've looked at TD Jakes, we've assessed the conversation, everything in December, January. I do not want to speak about that man and how he swallowed up. Please. Please. It's enough. Thank you, Ronnie, for the $5. I really appreciate it. Keep them coming. Swallowed up. Child, I'm done. I am done. Absolutely done. How do you send super chat? The dollar sign there. You can send whatever you want. Come on, tips, and review. I love you being a moderator. No, that would. And then it came out in Lil Rodney's lawsuit in April that TD Jakes was being used and engineered as a catalyst for Diddy to come back in a religious perspective. Crazy, isn't it? TD cakes. Do you understand? Will anybody flip? Now, this is a good question. Will anybody flip? I don't know. I think the only person that is going to be flipping is P. Diddy. Thank you for the $5. Hold on, guys. I just wish 50 didn't sell off Netflix. 50's documentary is going to be crazy. It's going to be off the charts. He's been working on this documentary for a very long time. Why are you whispering? My nephew is sleeping. He has a fever. I don't want to wake him up. He hasn't been sleeping all day. The Kardashians are deeply involved. We know this, but the Kardashians are not going down. I don't see it. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't see the Kardashians going down. Thank you for the $10. Do you think other mega pastors are going to be exposed? Absolutely. 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 TD Jakes is not the only one. He's not the only one. The Kardashians are not going down, and I want to speak about this. I feel like the Kardashians are protected by a high level and of some kind of witchcraft or something, I don't know. This is why Diddy did not do anything with those girls. Just like with J-Lo, he didn't try anything abusive because she's too of a priority. Cassie was perfect because she was up and coming, had a cute song here and there, but she wasn't huge like J-Lo or Beyonce. Phew. I don't think Diddy's going to make it. I'm telling you guys now, that man is so well connected. He has so many people. He knows so many people. Yes, free Palestine all day, every day, period. He has so many people. He knows so many people. He has so many tapes. He has so much knowledge. Diddy is going to die. He's going to be unalived. I just know it. And we need to prep ourselves for this. We need to prep ourselves for this. It's going to happen. One day we're going to be told that he's going to be dead. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's going to happen without guaranteed. I know, I just have a strong feeling. I'm prepped and ready, child. I'm not. Not much prep needed here. It's going to happen, and we all need to be ready for this because it's going to go crazy. I don't think that huge amount of people are going to go down. I just don't. The government, the police states, they don't represent us. We saw what happened to Mark Ellis today. A man was lynched in front of us. It's a reminder. Rest in peace. Why are you feeling for P. Diddy? I am not feeling for P. Diddy. I'm so happy he's in jail. That's where he belongs. The man is not eating. He's losing weight fast. He is scared. He's afraid to even eat the food around him because he believes the food is poisonous. Do you realize how insane that is? He's reaching a level of paranoia that he has not reached before. And because of this, he's losing weight. Also, it's correlated to withdrawal symptoms. Yeah, I'm not my own home guy, so I don't want to be speaking loud on live. That's the reason why I'm very respectful when I'm in somebody else's home. People ain't these days, child. Just saying. He's another celebrity. We've had Leonardo and Meek Mill. We also now have Dame Dash, who is trying to dissociate himself from Diddy. He was at those parties. He was there with Aaliyah in the 1990s. He was there at the all-white parties. So for Dame Dash to come out and disassociate himself, I don't understand. Nobody expected Diddy to fall. Not one person. Nobody expected him to fall. So all of them were doing anything that he said, anything that he wanted to do. They thought of him as like a godlike individual. He's going down. The Kardashians are definitely protected, guys. They're not going anywhere. The Kardashians are not going anywhere. They're protected. None of them are going down. Like, I don't know why anybody expects them to be going down for some unknown reason, but like, that's not happening. They are all very much protected. Why? I don't know. What has Kris Jenner done? I don't understand. But somebody like Kris Jenner, to me, let's talk about her for a minute. She's just very demonic. I'm so sorry. The fact, what kind of mother allows their daughter as a minor to date Tiger? If you're doing shit like that, I wouldn't put it past her to do anything to sell her children and their miles to do anything for these men. It's disgusting. Sharon Osbourne, old video of her today came out saying that her daughter, telling her daughter when she was 19, you must get with P. Diddy and sleep with his old oiled D. What are you even saying? Even if you're joking, what mother says something like this? Like, my mother would never say that. What are you doing? You're trying to sell off your children to much older men, bidding them, grooming them, handling them to try and get stuff. It's devilish and it's demonic. It's insane. Thank you for the $5, Valentine. I just love you, Murad. Love you too, Valentine TV. Love you too. It's disgusting. They're pimps, man. Anything for money, but we're all going to be in the same grave. I still want to know what Corey Gamble was doing at Kim Porter's house when she died. Can somebody explain? I just feel like we have more questions than answers. You have great skin. Thank you. My skin is like, period. This is no filter, period. Like, what was he doing there, please? What was Corey doing there? Was he a Fed? That's why Kanye didn't like him. That's why Kanye wanted to protect his children from whatever Kim was taking to what school that Kim was going to. That's why Kanye called P. Diddy a Fed. That's why Kanye was dragging Corey. It's making sense. Time tells, and that was 3-4 years ago. Do you understand? He's a Fed. They're all Feds. They're all Feds. It's insane to me. It's truly, truly insane to me, guys. All Feds. People are panicking. And considering that everything has happened with all the charges he's facing, I want to know what happened to this girl. I want to know if you saw that live where Diddy was there, Diddy's children, this particular girl was there as well. It was so random. He said that he would adopt her, but he never did. It was very bizarre. It didn't make any sense. Where are her parents? Why was Diddy all up and close to her? I don't understand. I believe her name is Ava. Even if Ava's okay, I don't think she's passed away. What was even going on there? Because I would really like to know. Nowhere to be found, as far as I'm concerned. The Kim Porter book, the man himself even came out who wrote it and said he doesn't even believe half of the stuff that he wrote is true. Child, we are discussing everything in this live. Like, there's too much going on. Like, that book is given fake. It's given plain on Kim's death, trying to make money on her name and steal the money. That book ended up being a bestseller. Even me, I was about to buy it until I did my research. His music streams have rised. Yes, Life with Janae. I've seen you say that. His music streams did did rise. People obviously playing his music because they're seeing his name everywhere, and some people just want to play his music. But it's a short-term investment, not a long-term. Not a long-term investment. It's a short-term investment. Nobody's playing his music on the radio. They've all pulled it. You need your music on radio for long-term investments and sustenance. He's not getting that. So anything about his music rising, short-term investment, don't worry about it. LeBron James, child, where do we even begin and where do we even end with LeBron James? I don't even know. You guys might have to help me out with this one because I don't even know where to begin with this because that in itself is insane. It's insane. Like it's just too insane. Like LeBron James will definitely not be touched. These people will not be touched. I'm telling you guys now, it will be P. Diddy's henchmen and maybe one person that we know that could go down. But I don't think it's big people. I just don't think it's big people. The new lawsuit, I covered it in one of my videos. You guys can check that out. That was absolutely shocking. 2,000 of you in this live, period. Love that. Send a super chat if you guys wish to. There's a dollar sign there. You can send whatever you want. Thank you, Tiff. Great moderator. I don't think Jay-Z's not going down, guys. This is what you guys are not understanding about Jay-Z. Jay-Z ties up loose ends wherever he goes. He's more prepped for this. He knows what's happening to Diddy, and he knows that this could happen to him. Thank you, Chloe, for your first super thanks. I appreciate it. Thank you for the $3. Let's keep them coming. He knows what could happen to him. Diddy is not going down. He's on a whole different level. He's not going down. Not right now. 5 years, 10 years. Not right now. It's too soon for Diddy to go down. R. Kelly went down 5 to 10 years. Then Diddy. Give Jay-Z some time. It's not now. He won't be touched right now. Jay-Z kept distancing himself from Diddy for a reason. Did he? Because the last Rock Nation brunch, they were together. Jay-Z didn't distance himself at all. And you would have thought to yourself that Jay-Z would have known that this was going to happen to Diddy. But he had no idea. And that in itself is what you need to look at. He had no idea about Diddy's downfall because for the last 5 years, he wouldn't have been seen with him if that were to be the case. He wiped it clean. Thick as thieves, besties, friends, everywhere together. Gene Deal said that politicians are also going to be going down. And I think this is what we need to look at. We keep swaying to the entertainment business. And it's not just the entertainment business. It's not just the entertainment people. It's a lot more people. Thank you, Emmy. And thank you, Snatched. You should let us call in during future lives. Keep up the good work. That would be a great feature for you guys to call in. That would be a great feature. I need you guys to be more immersive. So I definitely feel like, you guys should definitely be able to call in. There are going to be, we keep swaying to the entertainment industry and looking at entertainment people, but it's also politicians and executives that we don't see. You're really telling me that after Diddy got arrested, how many Hollywood people resigned? How many music executives resigned? How many of them? So many of them. Thank you, Paula. She says, will the Kardashians be implicated? No. The Kardashians are safe. They're protected. They're not going down. You think Kim's going to go down like this? Absolutely not. They're not going down. They're prepped for this stuff. And they know. Let me actually check something. I want to know if these people are still following. Oh, oh my God. Live news, breaking news, breaking news. Breaking news. Kim Porter's children are speaking out. They put out a statement. Okay, so let's abort everything else. I had a different topic to get into, but let's get into this quickly. I need to read you guys. This is crazy. They've just put out something breaking live right now. Okay, so this is the statement. It's all over the news. I've just seen it. I've got a notification. I'm going to read this out to you guys now. Kim Porter's children released a statement. We have seen so many hurtful and false rumors circulating about our parents, Kim Porter and Sean Combs' relationship, as well as about our mother's tragic passing, that we feel the need to speak out. Claims that our mum wrote a book are simply untrue. She did not. And anyone claiming to have a manuscript is misrepresenting themselves. Additionally, please understand that any so-called friend speaking on behalf of our mum or her family is not a friend, nor do they have her best interest at heart. Our lives were shattered when we lost our mother. She was our world, and nothing has been the same since she passed. While it has been incredibly difficult to reconcile how she could be taken from us too soon, the cause of her death has long been established. There was no foul play. Grief is a lifelong process, and we ask that everyone respect our request for peace as we continue to cope with her loss every day. We are deeply saddened that the world has made a spectacle of what has been the most tragic event of our lives. Our mother should be remembered for the beautiful, strong, kind, and loving woman she was. Her memory should not be tainted by horrific conspiracy theories. We ask that everyone please respect our mother, Kim Porter, and hold her legacy in high regard so that she may rest in peace. It's what she deserves. We love you and miss you, Mummy, Quincy, Christian, Jesse, and Delilah. Wow. Now, we should note, this is crazy, not the kids coming forward with a statement, but we should note that they're not asking, the children are not coming forth to say, don't speak on our father, because they have no right to do so. That's what I want to make clear. Just because they're the children of P. Diddy and Kim Porter does not mean that they have the right to speak over legitimate victims. One that we just saw today who was crying in a press conference because of the amount of pain that she went through, let alone the video of Cassie that we all saw. The children don't have a right to speak over legitimate victims. But they do have a right to say, this is our mother. Please stop speaking about my mother. I can understand what they say. But the reality is this, and I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I don't believe any of the 4 children were present when she had passed away. So for them to state as a fact that there was no foul play, how do you know? You were not there, respectfully. It doesn't make sense. I don't know if you guys agree or disagree with me on that. And you know me, I love for us to disagree. Did you read the autopsy? I read the autopsy. We all did. But it's like, how would you know? You guys were not there. Respectfully, you're not. And if people are saying in mass that they believe something happened to my mother and my mother died, I'm not going to be publicly putting out a statement to say you guys are liars. I'm going to be questioning shit around me. This is what it is. Legend of Sleepy Hollow, I see your comment. They are taking a stance against Albi. And wasn't it reported yesterday that Diddy had a phone call with his children? Is it correlated? Did they say something to his children? Because this to me is crazy. I just can't believe. I just can't believe this. I'm trying to see what everybody's saying. Let me read out people's comments. They're going to be devastated when they learn the truth. The sad thing is, if they did do something foul to their mother, they'd never know and they wouldn't believe it. They are brainwashed. They are in denial. Leave the kids alone. The thing is, nobody's coming for the kids, but the kids are upset because their mother is being a topic of discussion. But you need to be angry at your father, not us. But I can understand where they're all coming from. It's difficult for the children, for all of them. They've lost their mother, and now their father's in jail. They've lost both. They've even lost their passports. They can't even leave the country. Everything's been confiscated. It's a long trial that's going to last God knows how long. They're going through hell. So we have to sympathize with them. Absolutely. But it's very odd to me that they put this out. Very odd to me. Oh, my ring light just went off. Let me go and fix it. Hold on, guys. There we go. I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. I did not expect the children to be speaking like this. I'm genuinely shocked. I just can't believe this. I cannot believe the children have come out and said this. I feel like they're taking a stance against Albie. Albie put out a very strong statement for what he believes happens to Kim. If Albie is saying that he feels that something's happened to Kim, why would the children be so confused? And like, I'm so confused because it's not even, the children are acting like the public are the only ones saying this when Quincy's real biological father is saying the same thing. Bro, if you don't go to your dad and try and make up, you're acting like it's just us. I smell some Diddy corruption because this doesn't make any sense to me. Because your own biological father is saying the same thing and you're acting like it's not us. You're so devastated and upset by what we are saying. I don't know. Something in the buttermilk is not clean. It just doesn't make any sense because you're... What? I just can't believe it. Them kids have been blinded, bamboozled, and hoodwinked. They're going to cry in the car when they learn the truth. Not the car. Someone said this is sad because you can tell these kids have no clue who their parents are. These children had no idea who their parents are. Their parents probably had nannies everywhere, left, right, and center. They had no idea. Because what do you mean? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Like, we all know that the book was odd, bizarre. The book was a new thing. F the book, because the book is fake. Cool. Park that to the side. But you don't know everything what your mother went through. That's the reality of the situation. You don't. And if your biological father, Quincy, is saying this as well, you need to be also calling him out, because it looks like you were throwing him shade. I'm just so confused. I don't understand why they would say this. I'm genuinely puzzled. This does not make any sense. Was Quincy involved? I don't know if Quincy was involved, but Quincy clearly has a strong relationship with P. Diddy. So I don't know. He still has that relationship. Justin is CEO of Bad Boy, clearly at this point. And the coroner, after Kim Porter's autopsy, passed away. The first coroner passed away. Is that not weird? I have also heard separately from my sources in LA, from people who work around with LA Reid, that he absolutely had everything to do with her murder. I've heard that myself separately 2 years ago when I was in LA. Like, bro, the children, I'm so sorry. Ain't nobody cussing out your mother, even, anyways. Everybody loves Kim Porter and they want justice for her in some kind of way. It's difficult for you guys to hear this, but both of your parents were in the public eye, and unfortunately for you, Diddy was the monster. Like, come on now, please. That statement has confused me. It's really upset me, because if it was me and people are saying that my mother, something happened to my mother, I'm doing everything I can to find out what's happened to her, instead of you to be pointing out this statement. And also the children are still young. The daughters are like 17, 18. They're still very young. I do believe that Quincy perhaps has trauma bonded with Diddy in some kind of way. There's some weird, unfortunate connection between Diddy and Quincy, where he can't leave Diddy in some kind of way because he's relied on Diddy, because his situation with LB, his biological father, did not work out properly. Unfortunately, their relationship was not the best, and therefore he heavily relied on Diddy. Diddy had the popularity, the financial understanding, and then you take that away, you're still going to have some kind of relationship. Quincy is 33 years old, absolutely, but you can still have your relationships like that. Please. Please, please, please. Give this video a thumbs up, guys. I love your comments. Send a super chat. I really would appreciate all of that. Let's keep it coming, baby. Let's keep it coming. 2,000 of you in this live. Murad Nation, period. Feels like an episode of Empire. This ain't Empire. This is Power. Do you understand? This is like one of the finale episodes of Power, season 58,000. This is what this is. This ain't Empire, because there was a point in time that where all of us stopped watching Empire. We all stopped watching that show together. This is Power. This is what this is, Power. I don't know about Steve Harvey, but Steve Harvey letting his daughter date P. Diddy. Again, this is what these men do. And I feel like these men want to pass their children to someone like Diddy because they owe Diddy something. It's like one of those I owe yous. You hit me, I hit you back. You did something for me in favor. I'm going to do something for you. That's what I feel like it is. Therefore, you can have my daughter for a bit and play with her because, you know, I owe you. Bashir from Empire, since we're speaking on Empire, let's discuss him for a minute. He needs to speak up. I don't understand what happened to him. I feel like he was turned out. He was meant to have a high, prospective, strong Hollywood career, and it absolutely, unfortunately, failed miserably, and now he's on OnlyFans. Who turned him out from Bashir from Empire? What happened to him? I would really like to know. Because from you to go from prospective Hollywood career to not even OnlyFans, but you were going through struggles before you even went on OnlyFans. What were those struggles and how did you even get there? Because what comes with this whole fame life is a lot of exploitation and extortion. I feel like he was definitely exploited. And he didn't. The thing about Bashir is that I don't think that he had a supportive network around him when this was going down. So he had no one to turn to. Probably left his parents, moved to LA, living on his own, fast life, doesn't know anybody. A lot of people in LA can be, kind of like people in general, the social media world, the my generation and the one below, fake nonsense, whatever. Where are you gonna go? You don't have a supportive network around you, and that's what I feel like and ended up being an issue for him. Then you can easily take some drugs at a party. You get addicted to them. You want to keep taking them because of the euphoric feeling. Next thing you know, you're lost. People are touching you up. You wake up the next morning. What happened to me? Who did that? I'm so confused. You're lost mentally. Jaguar Wright saying that he was screaming, running from Will Smith's house. We don't know what these people went through, but they haven't spoken out because they want to move on from it. They don't want to bring it up. They don't want the hassle, but they're also fearful of their lives. I don't think the dominoes are falling. We'll just see as time goes on. Diddy is definitely falling. He's fallen. He's in jail. He's never getting out. But it is absolutely sad. Terrible. People saying Jaguar Wright is not a credible source. Well, a lot of the things that she's saying seems to be coming true. So you tell me. You tell me, child. Please. You tell me. Thank you, Boyd. I'm bold. Sorry for the $10. It's your first super. Keep the super chats coming. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Whew. I just can't believe Kim Porter's children came through and put out this statement. Like, this is crazy. This is honestly crazy. I didn't expect it. I'm shocked. Guys, why is so much happening? Like, it's just so overwhelming for all of us. That's a lawyer's statement, not a kid's statement. Absolutely. It's just giving lawyer. And the fact that it was reported that he spoke to Diddy, that they all spoke to Diddy yesterday on the phone, and then the next day you want to put out this statement. Diddy's lawyers probably helped the children do this. That's my theory. And then they put this out and just all agreed to do it. He hasn't been charged yet, did he? So in the eyes of the law, he's innocent until, charged. But that man is definitely being charged. Ain't no way everybody's lying. But that video of him beating up Cassie was enough for me to see. Enough for me to see that I don't give a damn what happens next. Did he be wanting to party? And you got to tell him no. I just feel like Cat Williams' podcast that went viral, it felt like it was years ago. He spoke in January. He was speaking the truth. Do you understand? Everything he said is happening. Cat Williams set it off, baby. That man set it off. He set it off. Somebody said the kids saying no foul play, saying their dad hasn't done anything. What do they think about Cassie's video? That's what I'm saying. I don't know, man. They acting like this man. They acting like this man has done nothing wrong in that statement. I honestly just don't like it. I just keep looking at it. People are catching on. Somebody said, sounds like their dad had them release a statement. It's too much proof that there was foul play. Way too much proof. Diddy's lawyers wrote this. Boom. Did he brainwash the kids? We know they didn't write this BS. I just don't know what's so. I know it's hard for them because they've lost their mother, but we want justice for her. That's it. We're not against her. Like Cat Williams said, all lies will be exposed in 2024. All lies will be exposed in 2024. Period. Period. Somebody said, sins of the father falling on his children. So sad. Somebody said they need to hush because they clearly don't know their daddy. They clearly don't, despite everything that's happening. PR working overtime. I don't think they wrote that, but okay. Them kids ain't write that. All I'm going to say is I wish the dead could speak. They stuck between a rock and a hard place for sure. Diddy's PR is working overtime on this damage control. While I feel bad for those kids, I'm sure their mother has kept them from the harsh truth that Diddy is crazy. I'm glad that people are seeing it for what it is. I'm glad because that was a lot. That was a lot. $50 Cent ain't said 50 Cent ain't said nothing. I'm just waiting to see 50 Cent's new documentary. I'm waiting for these documentaries to come out. Somebody said, America is so effed up that Anna Delvey gets to dance on television whilst Marcellus Williams was executed an hour ago for a crime he did not commit. Jesus, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. It's crazy. This whole world is crazy, guys. Thank you, Sheila Mary, for the $20. I didn't even see this. But thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it, guys. Keep the supers coming. Keep the supers coming. Keep the super chats coming. Diddy is a monster, guys. I just want to know, October the 10th, I believe, is the next trial date for this Diddy case. That's what we need to wait for. And that's going to be in a couple of weeks. The super chat money, well, 70% to creators, 30% goes to YouTube. That is the cut for those who are asking. I don't ever think Diddy will make it to trial. I don't either. I don't either. That man is not making it to trial. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. He's going to be unalived. Unfortunately, that's how I see it. Thank you, Barbara. Appreciate it. Love you so much. Barbara Richardson. He will off himself. He's not going to off himself. He's going to be unalived by somebody else. He's not going to off himself. He doesn't have this. He doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to off himself. That's not it. The Kardashians are not in trouble. Clive Davis, nobody's talking about him, which he loves. Nobody's talking about him. Justin Bieber is not going to speak. He's very controlled, guys. Thank you, tips and reviews. Shout out for you, amazing moderator. And thank you for the super chats as well, tips and reviews. I really appreciate them. Let's do an all-nighter. God forbid, please. I need to sleep. God forbid. I'm so sorry, guys. What about Usher? Honestly, guys, I don't know. I don't know about Usher. I feel like Usher just gets away with everything. No matter what he does, he just gets away with it. Let's get Murad to 500K. I wish. What a dream. I wish. Usher has been groomed into submission. Very good thoughts. I don't know what it is, but that man seems to be in a position where he seems to be okay. That nothing's going to happen to him. Thank you, Auntie Penelope. I really appreciate the $20. Does he know he's going to be off? What do you think? I think he knows. He knows the industry well. He's been in the courts before for the 1999 shooting. So he knows for sure, absolutely, that something could take place. He had to rat on somebody, Shine, to make him go down. So I definitely feel like he knows that something's going to happen because reports were stating, but I'm sorry, Penelope, that he's losing weight because he's afraid that he's going to be poisoned. He knows. He knows that people are going to try and off him. Will he say something jaw-dropping? I think he is going to rat out people because Cat Williams, who's been right about so much this year, has said himself that Diddy is about to be snitching on people. It's going to help him. That's a prosecutor's dream. Let's get more people. Diddy's connected. We'll reduce your sentence. We'll give you house arrest. Whatever they may say. You won't say anything right now. This is, guys, I don't think the guys, Penelope, guys, everyone, this is just started. It's only the beginning. It's going to be dragged out in the courts for a very long time. Dragged out to the courts for a good 2 years, probably, if he's still alive, which I don't think is going to take place. Late October, yeah. 10th of October is the next trial date. It's not going to be televised because it's a federal case, but 10th of October is the next trial date, I believe, and from then we're going to see. Since then, he's not allowed to, leave jail. He has to be there. Crazy. I do believe he offed Biggie, and I do believe he offed Tupac. Absolutely. Absolutely. And justice for them too, just like we want justice for Kim. Open up all three of them cases and convict that man. Period. So Sloan Bella said apparently Diddy won't talk. He knows if he does and they can't get to him, they will go after his children. Lord protect. That's actually a very good point. The children are at stake, always. It's a very good point. Sloan Bella said the book is real. Interesting. 1,000 likes. Apparently we've done it. Thank you. Yes. Period. It's a lot to deal with, guys. Jay-Z and Beyonce going down is crazy. Can you imagine? I can't even imagine that. But I don't think we ever would imagine R. Kelly or Diddy to go down. There were reports that Beyonce and Jay-Z are getting a divorce, and he's got attorneys, and Jay-Z's getting lawyers up, and etc. Some reliable source apparently has said stuff. I don't know if I want to believe that right now. Right now, there's not any factual information. It's hard. It's just pure gossip. Beyonce might be saved. I do agree if it were to go that way. J-Lo lawyered up. This is crazy, guys. It just keeps hitting me like a ton of bricks. Lord have mercy. Oh my days. Thank you for the $10. And now he knows how Cassie felt to be kicked, because that withdrawal is kicking his natural ass right now. That's also why he's not eating. Withdrawal symptoms, weight loss. The man is losing it. He's losing it. He's just like this. Not eating the food, losing the weight, probably just swaying back and forth, sleeping a lot. Can you imagine waking up and you're Diddy? God forbid. God forbid. God forbid. Imagine. Imagine. Ill. The menu of food, disgusting. Maggots, mold, dirt, mold, mildew, and dust. withdrawals, nauseous. People are poisoning food left, right, and center. Mess, 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 mess. Not it being 4:30 in the morning here in London, child. This Diddy stuff has got me working overtime. Seriously, overtime. Murad, we want merch. There is merch available. You can definitely go buy it. You can check it out on the YouTube page of mine. There definitely is merch. Thank you, tips and reviews. Great moderator. Interesting that Sloan Bella mentioned tonight that Diddy will not survive. Very interesting. Jamal Millwood was somebody used that name. The person is called something Todd. Is their baby all in prison? Nope. They just have soap. That's it. Yeah, that Haitian goddess tattoo, not having it. I completely agree. Meek Mills, I just feel like you can't take this man serious. Fahim Muhammad, apparently he was one of the head of security and then he passed away. Very odd man. Interesting. Sloan Bella believes that he's not making it to trial. Wow. I mean, like, ain't nobody want to hear from Meek Mills talking about he's gonna find his own people and get investigative 100,000. I'm like, what are you talking about, Meek Mills? It's giving damage control. I just can't. The guys, too much is happening. God can forgive Diddy. Someone says you really cannot take. You can't take Meek seriously, guys. Like you can't take this man seriously. So silly, and he's getting whacked for that tweet. I just can't believe that the children are saying this about Kim Porter, that there's no foul play. Bro, if that was my mother, there's no way I'm putting that up without any. Guys, I'm gonna bow out. It is 4:45 in the morning. It's nearly 5 a.m. I have not slept. I need to sleep. It is extremely late. I've been live for nearly an hour and a half. Just the last 2 minutes. It's 4:45 in the morning, guys. What am I doing up at this time? Too much has been going on, but this live was incredibly hilarious, informative, shocking, in-depth, everything. Send a super chat if you guys want to send a super chat. I would appreciate it. Thank you for my nephew. Hopefully he will feel better. I definitely need to get some sleep. Absolutely. Hit that like button. Send a super chat. I can't believe Diddy was calling himself Brother Love. Brother Love. Child, you are fooling nobody. Do you understand? Sleep is good. Period, Z-Man. Thank you, Z-Man. Thank you, Z-Man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep the super chats coming. Period. I will make longer videos for you guys. Putting up 3 to 5 long videos every day. Lords, it's tiring. It's tiring, guys. It is tiring. Not Brother Lube. I'm actually screaming. You lot are hilarious. You can get pink oil moisturizer from Commissary. Buy, not pink oil. Thank you, beautiful messy ball. Keep the supers coming before I log off. Keep them coming. Get some sleep. We don't want you waking up like Diddy is. God forbid. God forbid. God forbid. God forbid. Child, I'm glad I have good skin because the way I do not sleep, Lords, the way I do not sleep, guys, is actually crazy. A lot of water for the skin. I love to drink water, sparkling water, but I love to drink. Night, guys. Bye, everyone. Maybe I'll be going live tomorrow or the day after because this was lit. This was lit. Like, no, Murad is back and in full effect. Period. Period. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you for everything. We're so lit. I love you guys so much. And maybe I'll see you guys live tomorrow. I'll see you guys for a live tomorrow. Period. We want to do this daily because it was everything.